As an NBA fan, you as well as me know that the media is wrong. A lot. Since you've clicked on this video and seen the title, you know what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about 4 times that Steph Curry has embarrassed the media. Now, we all know Curry is very petty, and he's even said it himself. Just take a look at this clip right here.
I'm the petty king, so I know all about everything, and I use it as entertainment and just have fun with it.
It's all bad for them. All bad for them. Even as one-dimensional as I am. So I'm petty, dog. I'm so petty. Oh, I'm so petty. Keep it going.
And during the finals, some Boston Celtics fans made shirts. And I don't know if you've seen these shirts, but they said Ayesha Curry can't cook. And Curry, being the petty person he is, went out and bought one of those shirts after he won the finals and flaunted it all over social media to rub it in everyone's faces. But anyways, let's get this video started. I'm gonna start this video off with the most recent event. Here's a clip from a while back when Andrew Wiggins was first traded to the Warriors. Listen to what Nick Wright had to say about Steph Curry.
It's over for them now. We will never see Steph in another NBA Finals, ever. They have no path forward.
That's very interesting. Now, I'm sure a lot of you have seen this next clip, but I just gotta play it. It's way too funny.
The question is, how many titles in the next 4 years? So y'all gonna sit on First Take. You and Dominique Foxworth are going to sit on First Take and say that Steph Curry will not be in the conversation for a championship in the next 4 years.
Get us out of here, Victoria.
All right, we gotta wrap it up.
Crazy, bro.
Does anybody even know why Kendrick Perkins has this job? Well, we all know what happens now. Curry goes on to lead his team to a championship and win Finals MVP, averaging 31 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. After the Warriors claimed the title, Curry did a post-game interview, as he often does, and he would shove that 0 back in Kendrick Perkins' face.
Clearly remember some experts and talking heads putting up the big 0 of how many championships we would have going forward because of everything that we went through. So
There's gotta be no better feeling than proving someone wrong. Anyways, this next instance that Curry proved the media wrong is when Colin Cowherd had some things to say about Curry not being the most valuable player.
Steph Curry's not the most valuable player. If he's the most valuable player, then why are the Warriors favored by 5 tonight on the road against Portland and he's not playing?
This man was a unanimous MVP for a reason. Let's check the stats and see if Curry really isn't the most valuable player to the Warriors. All time, the Warriors have a team record of 67 and 132 without Stephen Curry. That's only a 33 win percentage. Now, let's compare that to the Warriors' all-time record with Steph Curry. They have a 556 and 290 record with Stephen Curry playing. That's a vastly improved win percentage. It goes from 33% to 65%. Now, you may say that part of that is because of KD playing with Steph for a few seasons. But even without KD, the Warriors have a 425-253 team record without KD. That's a 62.7% win percentage, which is barely a drop off from when we consider the overall team record with the seasons that KD played with the Warriors. In the 2019 season, when KD was injured in the playoffs, Curry led the Warriors over the Houston Rockets and swept the Blazers in the Western Conference Finals. If that doesn't tell you he's the most valuable player to the Warriors, then I don't know what will. Steph Curry proved the media wrong in this recent finals again, but he proved a different narrative wrong. Let me explain. Max Kellerman had a clip of him saying that Steph Curry can only make shots when he has KD, Clay, Draymond, and quote, "No one can beat you," and everyone got their chest out.
Was I surprised he took the last shot and missed it? I knew he was going to miss the last shot. Was it a good time to hit some threes when you got KD and Clay and Draymond and no one can beat you and everyone got their chest out? Then you can hit threes. But what about when your team needs it the most? There's some players who stay the same under pressure, some players who get worse, some players who get better. Steph has been consistently throughout his career a lesser version of himself in the finals with the money on the line. I'm not making it up.
Well, Max Kellerman. You have been proven wrong. Game 4 of the 2022 NBA Finals has got to be one of, if not the greatest Steph Curry game of his career. Down 2-1 to the Boston Celtics and looking at a possibility of falling down 3-1 in the finals. Not to mention, the game was in Boston. Steph Curry would will his team to a Game 4 victory, putting up 43 points and 10 rebounds, shooting 53.8% from the field, 50% from 3, and 89% from the free throw line. Sure, he had Clay and he had Draymond, but did he really? We all know Clay was not the real Clay in that finals, and Draymond is clearly not the same Draymond anymore. So, Max Kellerman, when the Warriors needed Curry the most, down 2-1 in Boston in the 2022 NBA Finals, the biggest stage in basketball, Steph Curry, with a Clay and Draymond that are out of their primes, puts up 43 points and 10 rebounds on amazing efficiency to will the Warriors to a victory over the Celtics to even the series at 2-2. This just proves Curry does show up when his team needs him the most. This final time Curry embarrassed the media is way back to his draft year. I'm sure everyone is aware of the main things that critics were saying about Curry coming into draft night. For example, he's too small and lacks athletic ability.
Hey, my old notebook.
Let me see that.
You don't want to look at that. That's boring.
It's draft notes.
Oh, let me get it.
No. Curry. Too short, too slow.
Did I say that? I wouldn't call
With
you
luck,
that.
maybe a career in Turkey.
You know, Turkey's pretty competitive right now.
But some of the things that were in Steph Curry's draft notes are simply hilarious, looking back on it now. Bleacher Report had an article on Steph Curry, and it said, "He's also going to run into some issues at the point as well. His first step leaves much to be desired, and it more than likely will mean that Curry will have problems beating NBA points off the dribble." Bleacher Report also gave a few comparisons, and it said the best case scenario for Steph Curry is Mike Bibby. Come on, Mike Bibby. Curry definitely didn't turn out as a Mike Bibby, but in fact, he became much more. He changed the game of basketball and has become one of the most influential basketball players ever. Oh yeah, and you know, the greatest shooter of all time or whatever.